Strive and Inspire Development Center presents an Alfan Academy production. Step 5. Create an empowering alternative. Creating an empowering alternative for others requires a level of empathy and understanding that most people will never comprehend. I remember that when I began my personal development journey, I thought asking questions and listening to what someone had to say was the definition of leadership. I realized very quickly how wrong I was in my approach. The distance I created and misunderstandings which led from my desire to change someone was completely wrong. And I'll share with you why and how we can become more successful than when I first began. So, when I first began, I would think there's something wrong with the person because of how they might be acting or thinking, which never created any rapport. And then I would ask questions which led them to only one answer, which is what I thought they needed to create change. This is a horrible approach, and here's why. I was listening to them only to find something which I was looking for, why their model of the world isn't right. And I would ask questions which directed them to what I thought the answer was. Instead of leadership, I was merely labeling and judging them, which created little to no rapport. I wasn't being curious in what they were saying, so I couldn't find the right leverage to turn change from a should to a must, and it made it impossible for me to break their pattern. So, let's look at the right way to help someone to an empowering alternative. Once we are in rapport and we have found some leverage that might help make change, and we have broken their limiting pattern and defined some ways that make change a must, that's when you can try to find some empowering resources. Everyone has an area of life where they were resourceful. It's our job to find that within them and make them aware that their limiting pattern is only in this specific area of their life. You can ask them questions like, when was a moment in your life you felt unstoppable? Or, is there something in your life you are 100% confident in? Or, what expertise or special skills have you acquired? We are merely bringing resources to an area which is unresourceful. Once they share that resourceful moment, maybe skiing, a sport, reading, maybe an art or music, what you want to do is you want to watch for 3 specific things which create the specific emotion that they're feeling. You want to watch their body. How are they using their body now compared to when they were in an unresourceful state? You want to see what their thoughts are. Was it focused on what was possible or not possible? And then you want to focus on their words. How are they describing their experience? You will notice a change in all 3 if this is truly an area of their life they are confident in. So when you go back to ask them what they do think is possible in this area of their life they are not so confident in, you make sure that they're using their body and thoughts and words in the same way they describe their resourceful moment, their confident moment, the moment when they knew they were an expert in. And then, when they have that described in that resourceful way in life, we ask them to describe the problem in solvable terms from this resourceful emotion. If they aren't in the resourceful emotion, then remind them how they were when they were unstoppable. And it's no different in this area of their life as well. Our job is to notice where their emotion is at and bring that resourceful emotion to the unresourceful area.